Hey guys, Brad Herman again. Hey, as I mentioned in my last video, I just got some Charisma magazines from a friend of mine, which has remained nameless, but his name is David Van Fleet. And as I show these covers, if you actually look at the subscription thing, you'll see his name on there. So anyone can figure that out. But anyway, so he gave me this large collection of Charisma magazine going back to 1983. The year that he first has a complete run is 1987. So I thought I'd show you that year because there's some great issues in this year, great cover stories. The first one is TL and Daisy Osborn. Check that out. Isn't that so cool? TL and Daisy. It's the miraculous quest of TL and Daisy Osborn. That was January. February the cover is Denice Williams. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who Denice Williams is, but some of you might know who she is. So that's the cover story. So glad she knows Jesus. So as I mentioned in the last video, a lot of these magazines, dealt with the charismatic renewal. And if you know anything about the charismatic renewal, it really happened in denominational churches. And so there was Lutherans. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you one issue. This is a little out of order because this one's in 1988, but this is a March issue. And this is two gentlemen, part of the Lutheran renewal. I knew of Larry Christenson up in Minnesota. I believe he's in Minnesota. But the Lutheran Church in Minnesota experienced renewals, experienced charismata, experienced the moving of the Spirit. And so it's pretty powerful, pretty awesome. Anyway, so that's one of the things that they were documenting in Charisma. This March issue of 1987 has John Bertolucci, I think that's it, but he's a Catholic that got Spirit-filled. And so here we got Catholics, Baptists, all kinds of people. April 87 was an issue that celebrated David Plesis, or I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But, the magazine was just amazing back then. It was covering a lot of cool stuff. Well, and then you got May, and you got the televangelism in turmoil. You got Swaggart, and you've got maybe Marvin Gorman, I think, maybe, and then you got Jim Baker. So that was May of 97. June of 1987 had a cover article by Jamie Buckingham. I'm a big Jamie Buckingham fan. I really liked his material, that his books. I cut my teeth on some of his books early on and really enjoyed his writings in Charisma. That's one of the things that drew me to Charisma when I was a new believer in the early 90s. Look at this, July. Look at that. Carman. Amazing. Amazing. Anyway, cool stuff. We've got the August issue, the 1987 August issue. That's Bob Mumford and his wife. I believe that's his wife. I hope it is. Yeah, Bob and Judy Mumford. And it's after discipleship. And so this is, a post-shepherding movement issue. I'm looking forward to reading this. I haven't read this. I'm looking forward to checking that out. September of 87, we've got Paul Crouch of TBN. That's pretty cool. And then October, look at this. The Happy Hunters. How cool is that? I think this is just so neat to see. October of 87. November of 87, we have Jane Hansen. Today she'd be known as Jane Hansen Hoyt. I think she's still alive, but she was the woman that started Aglow. And so, crazy enough that, Charisma covered that. In 1987, they covered Jane Hansen on the cover. Pretty cool. Let's see here. And then December was Chuck Colson. Anyway, like I said, I might do some videos showing the interior of some of these because Charisma had a different feel then than it did. I mean, Charisma recently quit printing magazines. I think they do a digital version. I don't have a subscription, but they do a digital version online. And so, I know it's still around, But these original issues, these going back to the early days of the Charismatic Renewal and the early days of Charisma, are pretty amazing. And I think you'd be fascinated to see some of the advertising in here, see some of the names. There's a lot of names that we just don't see anymore that are, no longer either alive or some of them are still alive. They're just doing different things. I mean, this here's an ad on the back. Young Bob Weiner, Rice Brooks. Let's see who else is on here. John Dawson, Ralph Winter. I mean, just a lot of different people. So cool stuff. Just want to show you. I'll probably do some more videos as I have more to share. So God bless you guys.